Oh, what about ye? Honda Civic Type S, and it's in for a rear brake job, amongst other things. And I just thought I'd shoot a wee quickie on these wee rotor screws, or disc screws, that people seem to have trouble with. So, being a YouTube creator, you know, I do watch other YouTube channels. Not very many, mostly the smaller channels. But anyway, sometimes you see people doing things and, you know, the struggle and, you know, they're sort of not doing it right. But anyway, I'm not here to slate anybody. But, however, these wee crosshead screws, which is what they are, in Japanese vehicles, seem to cause some people difficulty, let's say. But anyway, subscribers to this channel would have seen me waffling on about this before. And yeah, this is not a Phillips screw. This is a Japanese industrial standard crosshead screw. It's not a Posi screw and it's not a Phillips screw. It is none of those things. This is a Japanese thing. So you get it on Japanese cars and Japanese motorcycles.
Nissan's often used a lot of Phillips head screws in a lot of their fasteners.
And you see people struggling with these things. Well, first of all, because they're not using the right tool. So what is the right tool? I hear you cry. Well, if you have a JIS screw, you need a JIS screwdriver. So these screwdrivers, well, they're not just screwdrivers. They're called, they're made by this company Vessel. They're made in Japan. So you get all this Japanese writing on it and all that and malarkey. And they're called an impacta. So they're not just a screwdriver. You actually can beat the end of them and it actually is an impact driver. So that will actually turn whenever you hit the end of that. So it's not just a screwdriver. And, well, it's a JIS standard tip. So there we go, crosshead tip, JIS standard. So your crosshead screw then fits perfectly on it, and it's not actually magnetic that, but it fits so well, it holds it in. Now, I have two of these, as you can see, and yeah, this size here is called a P3 and that one there is a P2. Now, it doesn't say anywhere on it, you know, but the tip size is, you know, one smaller than the other one. But the way to tell is, you know, you measure the length of it. So that one there is 280. And that one there is 250 millimeters. There we go. That'll maybe let you see that a wee bit better, the differences in them, and you can maybe see, you know, the heads. That's it, obviously a bigger head there, and the length, and it's girthier here and stuff like that. These are available in my Amazon shop. They're made in Japan. If you order them on Amazon, it takes a while because they come from Osaka most of the time, and yeah, they're not that expensive. You get these two for 25 quid. So I've already taken the two screws for this disc. I've already removed. So what we'll do is we'll show how to take these disc or rotor screws, crosshead screws, out of this one here on this side, which I haven't done yet. And these discs are very thin, and there is no brake pads left in this. These discs are scrap. So these been in a brave way there. You can maybe see they are well in there. So hopefully this will be a good test. And there's a bit of damage to the rear of this thing. And for example, there's a wee crosshead. That's a crosshead screw there as well. So, right tool for the right job, you know. Well, first of all, the help matters here will apply the handbrake so this doesn't turn on us. I'll get you over here so you can see what I'm doing. So there's one here that's full of corrosion. Well, both of them probably are. So we'll give that a wee hook out. First of all, to allow the screwdriver to go in. So there's no penetrating fluid, there's no bugger all on this. So we'll give this a go with the impactor. So when I strike this, this will turn a wee bit. Now this might not get this off. We'll have to maybe do something else, but we'll give it a go, see what happens. It did. Now, if that didn't come, you hit it with an air hammer, you know, on the top of the crosshead screw itself, you know. That's what you have to do sometimes, but this one came. So, need to be vigorous. Clearly, you know, the shock that you're putting into the thing is releasing the threads, and that's what the air hammer does as well. You know, you hit the surface of it there, you know, just, you know, for a few seconds. Might have to do it with this one. We'll have to see what happens. Now, that was not coming. And there we go. Works every time. Don't know what happened there. Camera. Mucking about. Anyway, okay. Well, that's really it for this video. Maybe a wee bit informative, but yeah. If you're working on Japanese cars or motorcycles of any description, it's a really good investment in these screwdrivers, and you won't have any trouble in butchering them. So they're going to be reused, and as you can see, you know, they've been on there from the year dot. Okay, that's it. Many thanks for watching as ever, and